Hello traders, this is Umar with you. Hope you are all doing good. So yet another day of lifetime high. Nifty touched a lifetime high today, but in spite of touching, we were not able to sustain and we were not able to go on the upside. We gapped up, but eventually we lost momentum and we came down. The main reason for that was due to weak global cues. There is a spike in COVID cases in Europe and Asia, so there was a negative sentiment. So all over the world, markets were flat. So we are following world markets, we are following US markets. So we were also in the flat region. We were we closed in the negative. But we have been telling that 15,700 is a strong support for the last few weeks. In fact, for last week and this week, we are seeing Nifty is very volatile, very range bound between 15,500 and 16,000. But Nifty has not moved anywhere. It is just consolidating between 15,500 and 16,000. Now, even though we touched lifetime high and we closed above 15,800, you can see there is 15,700, which is going to be a good support for now. From 15,500, the support has shifted to 15,700. That is a good sign of momentum Nifty going on the upside. So I have told in the chart in my previous video, and I am going to tell you again also. So 15,700, lots of price action has been happening around 15,700 area. That's why we are telling 15,700 is a good support, and people are writing more puts on 15,700 area. So let's see what happens and let's see how markets pan out in the future, and hopefully we should see markets going on the upside. I don't see any major headwinds. There are lots of tailwinds, so everything should be fine, and let's see how things pan out. So this is the chart of Nifty, and we have been telling that this is 15,700 is a good resistance. You see there was a break here. This was due to a FOMC, I think, and market reversed and went all the way to around 15,800 area. Then it came down. This was not, I think, FOMC. This was Adani issue, I think. And this one is due to FOMC. It came down. There was rejection, gapped up. So volatile everywhere. Market was volatile, but you can see the upside is limited to 15,800 somewhere. It is not able to cross and go below 15,800. Yeah, it's around, I think, 15,900. For us to go upwards, we have to break 15,900 levels. Then we can see market going to around 16,000 levels. And as far as I am concerned, I think market should go up in the near future, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. If we are having good global support, we are having support from our mother market, that is US market, and we will touch 16,000 in the next week, and that's what we have been telling for a very long time. So anyway, markets are market, we cannot do anything about that. Let's see what happens in the near future, right? And as far as open interest is concerned, though charts we are expecting the market to go on the upside, there is significant call rating in 15,800. This is 15,800. This is 16,000. So people are writing. Today they have written more calls in 16,300 as well. So what does that mean? Chart is showing something else, and this OI is showing something else, right? But chart is also saying that 15,000. So that's what I am saying. You have to break 15,800 to go to next level, and that is clearly evident in our charts. There is significant good amount of call rating in 16,000. So 16,000 is going to be a good resistance, and people are even writing good amount of calls in 15,900 as well. So let's see how markets pan out. So far we have done good amount of calls in 15,500. We have written puts in 15,800. We have written calls in 16,000 also. And if you see the Bank Nifty, there was only one day performance, that was on Friday. Bank Nifty performed very well, and you know what is the reason? That was due to some positive news from the US market. We don't have any positive news, but US market has positive news, and we are so stupid enough to to follow the US market, and we saw Bank Nifty. Actually, banks and banking stocks in US was shooting up on Friday, so that we have followed the same here. So we don't have any good or global positive news regarding bank. However, this our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman came out today and talked something. She gave out some stimulus, but that was majorly that was for healthcare sector, not for all sectors. So let's see how things come out tomorrow. So if you see Bank Nifty, there is a strong resistance in 35,500. Earlier, the resistance was at 35,000 due to the previous Friday's price action. We saw that 35,000 was broken, and we eventually went to 35,500. So 35 as of now, 35,500 is a good resistance. In case market has to move, in case Nifty has to move to upside, we have to take 35,500 first, then we can see market inching up. But we are not going to get any good support from banks. Nifty is performing, but Bank Nifty is not performing. And on Friday, Bank Nifty performed and Nifty did not perform. That was due to Reliance. Reliance was very sluggish on Friday. After the AGM, Reliance was down by 2.5%, and we didn't get support from Nifty on Friday. If we had a good support from Reliance on Friday, we would have touched 18,000 this week itself. Last week itself. But due to non-support from Reliance, we were not able to touch lifetime high. So this is going to be, again I am telling, this is going to be a good area. Like this is acting as a good resistance. That's why people are writing 15,800, 16,000, everywhere 16,000 call they are writing. Call writing is happening in these areas. So we should see what is going to happen. First we will have to take 16,000, then we might go to 16,100 or 16,200 levels. As of now, what I am feeling is, since there is a good amount of open interest in 16,000, and even people are writing calls in 15,900, I think now near term resistance is going to be 15,900. Once we cross 15,900, then 16,000, maybe 16,100 or 200 in the coming weeks. But as far as market, as far as the price action is concerned, there is very limited movement. India VIX in fact is very low. Today also it is, in fact it touched 13.5 or 13.2 today morning. So India VIX is low. If India VIX is low, we cannot expect any movement, big movement, and premiums are going to be ultra cheap in both weekly and monthly options as well. So what does that mean? If premiums are cheap, what is going to happen? What is going to happen is market is not going to have a big move. If you are having a big move, then there is a fear factor, then premiums are going to be expensive. If it is cheap, it is very simple. It is not going to make any big move. That's what the price, that's what the VIX is telling. That's what the fear index is saying. So don't worry about big movements. I hope, since India VIX is very low and it's below 15, we should, that's a normal VIX, right? So since the India VIX is very low, we should not be having any big movement, and market should be consolidating in this week also. So if market has to make a trending move, either it has to break 15,700 on the downside and it has to break 16,000 on the upper side. So that's what we are predicting, and let's see how things span out tomorrow. Maybe we will see how things go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Happy trading. Take care. Bye.